why? I've never really thought seriously about doing anything else.
Well, this record was the first music that I've done. And I spent a long time not doing any music, and I guess I'd reached a point where I didn't feel that there was the urgency and imperative to make music. And I guess listening to this record, for me, there's an intense feeling of really wanting to do it again. Oh, my love. We had these songs, and I'd been slowly, tentatively starting to play them live, and then I was really lucky to have Dan Hoey and Victor Udding move over, and Dan in particular really kicked me into gear playing these songs, and starting to get me to think about recording and playing live. And then it just became a point of, you know, well, who else is around, who can we commandeer, and Dave was a really obvious choice because he's such a good friend of ours, but also a great drummer, and a great all-round musician. And I think in Perth, in the original days, the Holy See used to swell in numbers, because we were always trying to get people in who could do particular things. And with this band, we wanted to have a neater, smaller, tighter lineup, and having Dave was great because he does lots of things, including being a dab hand with sound engineering, which was terrific when we went into the studio. Temperament ain't built to last. I got the seeds in my...
I barely think about anything but music, so it's a very difficult question to answer. Brian Eno would be probably my personal hero, because he's the producer of some of my favourite albums by other people, and his own work is amazing and experimental and well beyond its time, before its time, perhaps beyond any time.
Bob Dylan would be the biggest one, but a lot of Australians. Dave McComb from the Triffids has been a huge influence. Nick Cave, the Go-Betweens. At the moment, I've been listening to a lot of the Drones. I think Gareth Lydiard's really leading the way. The Australian ones, I guess. To me, there's something really special about bands like the Triffids and the Go-Betweens and the Drones, in their ability to express a really unique Australian way of looking at things without being naff or cliche. Oh, my love. From, I think, the day we finished the record, if not even before, we've been amassing a whole body of new songs. So it took us a long time between the first and second record, so we're hoping to get the third one out really quickly. We're also planning to do, we're going to do a live release, and there'll be an internet-only live release. No, I never stop loving you.
There's a lot of different things that I'd like to do. I think what I need to do is get some of my own material recorded.
It'd be great to go and work at Abbey Road or, you know, one of those classic studios, but I think, you know, from my point of view, most of the... I've been really lucky to kind of work with guys that I like, and I don't know...
a movie soundtrack would be fun.
Yeah, I don't know, that'd be good. Maybe. I mean, look, if Bob Dylan rang up and said, let's go and you can be a member of the Travelling Wilburys, you can take over Roy Orbison's chair, that'd be kind of cool too, I guess.
Tell your folks just to see how you've been.